Week, I spoke with Mrs. Thompson, a 72-year-old grandmother from Ohio. She told me I go to bed at 10, but by midnight I am up. Then again at 3 and again before sunrise. I thought it was just my age. But now I am exhausted every morning. Her story is not unusual. In fact, many older adults in both America and India quietly face the same struggle. You lie down hoping for deep rest, but the constant trips to the bathroom break the night into pieces. Over time, the body weakens. The mind feels foggy, and even simple mornings feel heavy. The surprising truth is this: it is not always age or illness. Sometimes it is the way our bladder reacts at night. And sometimes a gentle natural solution can help. Today, I will show you 9 simple oils that may calm your body, ease your bladder, and help you sleep through the night without interruption. They are safe, natural, and easy to use right at home. Before we begin, I would love to know, where are you watching from and what time is it right now? Please share in the comments. And if this video feels helpful, press subscribe or at least tap like. Why aging leads to more nighttime urination. As the years pass, many older adults begin noticing an unwelcome pattern that quietly disrupts their nights. They lie down, tired, expecting deep rest, but often wake at 1, 2, or 3 in the morning to use the bathroom. Doctors call this condition Nocturia. While it feels like a normal part of aging, the truth is more complex and deserves attention. One important factor is a hormone called vasopressin. In younger years, vasopressin rises at night and signals the kidneys to slow urine production, allowing 7 or 8 hours of peaceful sleep. After 60, however, vasopressin levels decline, leaving the kidneys working almost as hard at midnight as at noon. The bladder fills more quickly, and the brain is signaled to wake sooner than expected. The bladder itself also changes with age. A younger bladder can hold 2 full glasses of fluid before demanding attention, but an older bladder may send signals when it is only half full. That is why even a modest glass of water or tea in the evening can disturb sleep. Lifestyle plays a role as well. In the United States, habits like evening coffee, iced tea, or salty snacks quietly increase urine production. In India, spiced chai-rich curries and late dinners create similar pressure on the kidneys and bladder. What feels comforting often adds to the cycle of broken nights. The consequences reach beyond inconvenience. Interrupted sleep reduces deep healing cycles, leaving mornings foggy and memory dull. Seniors may feel unsteady, and frequent bathroom trips raise the risk of falls in the dark. The hopeful news is that this is not a sign of failure, but of change. With small adjustments, limiting caffeine, reducing evening salt, and finishing most fluids, earlier balance can return. Natural remedies, including calming plant oils, may also help soothe the bladder and quiet the mind. Aging may bring challenges, but with gentle care, peaceful nights are still within reach. Oil number 1. Lavender oil. Lavender oil is one of the most trusted natural remedies for sleep, valued for its gentle yet powerful calming effects. For centuries, this fragrant flower has been used in homes and rituals to bring peace to restless minds. Today, science confirms what tradition has long known: lavender influences the nervous system, helping the brain ease into deeper, more restorative sleep. As we age, even small worries can keep the mind awake long after the body feels tired. Lavender oil contains compounds that act on brain receptors, lowering stress hormones and creating a sense of calm. Unlike prescription sleep aids, it does not sedate but gently reminds the body how to rest naturally. Many seniors find evenings bring hidden weight loneliness memories of loved ones or family pressures. In both the United States and India, these burdens often rise at night, stealing the rest needed for health. Lavender oil can bridge the gap, soothing the heart as well as the body. Using lavender oil is simple. 4 or 5 drops in a diffuser can fill a bedroom with its relaxing aroma. Some seniors place diluted drops on a pillow or gently massage them onto wrists or temples with a carrier oil. Consider Margaret, a 72-year-old from Florida. After years of waking every 2 hours, she tried lavender oil at her daughter's suggestion. That very night, she slept 6 uninterrupted hours. Within weeks, mornings felt brighter and steadier, as if she had regained a part of life she thought was lost. Safety matters. Lavender should never be swallowed and always diluted before skin use. With consistent, respectful use, lavender oil can restore a sense of control, bringing calmer nights, brighter mornings, and the quiet joy of rest renewed. Oil number 2, peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is best known for its refreshing scent, often used to clear the mind and awaken the senses. Yet beyond its cool and familiar aroma, peppermint also holds properties that may help calm the bladder and reduce small spasms. As we grow older, the bladder muscles often become more reactive, tightening even when they are not truly full. This can create false urges, pulling seniors out of sleep several times a night and leaving them frustrated, drained, and anxious. Scientists point to menthol, the main compound in peppermint, which has a gentle muscle relaxing effect. When inhaled through steam or released in a diffuser, menthol interacts with nerve pathways that regulate tension. This can soothe the bladder and reduce unnecessary contractions. Peppermint oil does not shut down the body's signals, but rather allows it to rest until real urgency is present. For many older adults in the United States, evening habits often include coffee, chocolate, or spicy food. In India, chai curries and masala-filled snacks play a similar role. These foods may comfort the heart but often irritate the bladder lining, making nighttime urination more frequent. Peppermint oil, when used wisely, can help counter this overstimula. There are simple ways to use it. Some seniors prefer inhaling peppermint directly from a handkerchief with just a drop or two. Others add a few drops to warm water and lean gently over the steam, letting the vapors relax both the airways and bladder. A small diffuser in the bedroom can also spread the aroma slowly through the night, creating a space that feels cooler. Caution is essential. Peppermint oil should not be used by seniors with acid reflux or chronic heartburn, as it may worsen those conditions. It should always be diluted or used in small amounts, since too much can irritate rather than heal. Consider the story of Mr. James, a 70-year-old veteran in Texas who loved spicy chili but hated waking up 3 times each night. Unable to give up his family tradition, he tried peppermint. Peppermint oil may not solve every problem, but it offers seniors hope. It reminds them that balance is still possible. And with balance comes the gift of rest that heals both body and spirit. Oil number 3. Chamomile. Oil chamomile has long been known as one of nature's most calming herbs, and its oil carries that same gentle gift into later life. For generations, chamomile tea has been trusted to ease nerves, soothe digestion, and prepare the body for rest. Today, many older adults are turning to chamomile oil because of its ability to reduce anxiety, support natural sleep hormones, and guide the mind into deeper relaxation. As we age, our bodies often produce less melatonin, the hormone that signals the brain it is time to sleep. Without enough melatonin, falling asleep and staying asleep can be a struggle. Chamomile oil contains compounds called apigenins, which bind to brain receptors linked to calmness. This helps slow racing thoughts, lower nighttime stress, and gently prepare the body for sleep. It does not work like a pill that forces drowsiness. Instead, it reminds the body of the natural rhythms it once followed with ease. For seniors, nights often bring hidden worries, health bills, family responsibilities, or loneliness. In both America and India, these quiet stresses can surface in the dark, turning rest into frustration. Chamomile oil can act like a soft companion, easing the grip of worry and helping the mind let go. Using it is simple. A few diluted drops rubbed on the chest or diffused in the bedroom can spread its soft apple-like fragrance. Some prefer adding a drop to a handkerchief placed near the pillow. The secret is consistency, using it nightly so the body learns to connect the scent with sleep. Robert, a 74-year-old from California, once woke 3 or 4 times each night. After diffusing chamomile oil, he slept 7 uninterrupted hours for the first time in years. It felt like my mind finally let go, he said. Safety matters. Those allergic to daisies or ragweed should avoid it, and the oil should always be diluted before touching skin. Still, for many seniors, chamomile oil offers a natural way to rediscover peaceful healing rest. Oil number 4. Sandalwood oil. Sandalwood oil has long been known as a fragrance of peace, carrying both spiritual tradition and modern science behind its calming effects. For seniors who struggle with restless nights, this gentle oil may provide comfort by quieting the nervous system and encouraging steady, relaxed breathing. Scientists explain that slower breathing during sleep helps lower heart rate and guide the brain into deeper rest, something older adults often find difficult as age brings lighter and more interrupted sleep. Using sandalwood oil does not require complicated steps. A diffuser with just a few drops can fill the room with a grounding aroma that eases tension and prepares the body for rest. Others prefer massaging diluted sandalwood oil onto the soles of the feet before bed, allowing both skin absorption and the soothing scent to work together. Simple evening rituals like this can turn bedtime into a signal of safety and calm. In India, sandalwood has been part of temples and ceremonies for centuries, connecting elders to family faith and heritage. In the United States, many seniors describe it as grounding, like a walk in the woods or a return to a safe sanctuary. One widow in Michigan shared how diffusing sandalwood helped her bedroom feel sacred again, softening grief and giving her gentle nights of rest. Safety matters with every essential oil. Sandalwood should always be diluted before touching the skin and never swallowed. A few drops are enough, and regular use is more effective than excess. While sandalwood oil is not a cure for all sleep struggles, it can become a quiet companion. For older adults searching for peace at night, this fragrance reminds the body to breathe calmly and the mind to let go, offering rest that feels both natural and deeply restorative. Oil number 5. Cedarwood oil. Cedarwood oil is often described as earthy and grounding, a scent that feels like walking through a quiet forest at dusk. For older adults struggling with restless nights, this oil may be especially valuable because it naturally supports the release of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that signals the brain it is time to sleep, but production often declines with age. Without enough melatonin, the body may drift into lighter sleep, leaving seniors awake at 2 or 3 in the morning. Cedarwood oil contains compounds that gently stimulate melatonin release, helping the body settle into deeper, more restorative rest. Using cedarwood oil is simple, though it requires care. One of the most effective ways is to dilute a few drops with a carrier oil such as coconut or almond and apply it to the back of the neck or the soles of the feet. These areas absorb the oil easily, while the scent lingers close enough to signal calmness to the nervous system. Some seniors also find it helpful to combine cedarwood with lavender in a diffuser, creating a blend that both relaxes and supports steady sleep rhythms. The fragrance of cedarwood is strong and woody, which some describe as comforting, while others find slightly overwhelming. This is why starting with small amounts is essential. Just a drop or two may be enough, and with consistent use, the body often learns to associate the scent with nighttime rest. Too much can feel heavy or even irritating, so moderation is the safest path. Consider the story of Elaine, a 70-year-old from Arizona who had spent years waking every 90 minutes. After trying cedarwood oil applied gently to her neck each evening, she found herself sleeping for 4 to 5 hours straight for the first time in decades. It felt like a wall had been lifted, she said, as if my body finally remembered how to rest. Her mornings became steadier, her balance improved, and she felt less anxious about nighttime falls. Like all essential oils, cedarwood should never be taken internally, and those with sensitive skin should always test a diluted drop first. With careful use, it can become a trusted part of a nightly routine. For seniors searching for natural ways to regain deeper rest, cedarwood oil offers both science and simplicity, a reminder that peaceful sleep can still return one quiet night at a time. Oil number 6. Clary Sage Oil. Clary sage oil has earned a quiet reputation as a powerful companion for women navigating the years after menopause. During this stage of life, hormone levels shift in ways that often disrupt sleep, trigger hot flashes, and increase nighttime urination. Many women describe feeling as though their bodies are no longer under their control, with nights broken into restless fragments and mornings clouded with fatigue. Clary sage oil offers gentle support by helping balance these changing hormones and calming the nervous system. Scientists explain that compounds in clary sage interact with receptors in the brain linked to estrogen, one of the key hormones that declines after menopause. By gently mimicking some of estrogen's calming effects, clary sage oil can reduce hot flashes, soothe sudden waves of anxiety, and quiet the bladder's nighttime urgency. It does not replace medication, but it provides a natural aid that many women find comforting and empowering. Using clary sage oil is simple and can be incorporated into a nightly routine. One effective method is to dilute a few drops with the carrier oil and massage gently into the lower abdomen, supporting both relaxation and circulation. Another option is to diffuse the oil in the bedroom before sleep, allowing its soft herbaceous aroma to prepare the body for rest. Over time, this ritual can become a signal that the day is ending and peace is on the way. Consider the story of Linda, a 61-year-old grandmother in California who often woke 3 or 4 times each night. Between hot flashes, bladder urgency, and anxious thoughts, she felt drained every morning. After introducing clary sage oil into her bedtime routine, diffusing it in her room, and massaging a small amount onto her belly, she began sleeping 5 to 6 hours at a stretch. "It feels like my nights finally belong to me again," she shared with relief. Clary sage oil is not a miracle cure, and it must always be diluted before skin contact. Still, for women over 55 who feel overwhelmed by the invisible weight of menopause, it can be a trusted ally. By offering balance, calm, and gentle rest, this natural oil reminds women that even in later years, their health and comfort are still within reach. Oil number 7. Frankincense. Frankincense oil has been called a holy oil for centuries, treasured in spiritual rituals across the Middle East and India. Today, modern science suggests that this ancient oil carries very real benefits for seniors struggling with sleep and nighttime discomfort. Its natural compounds are known to reduce mild inflammation, calm the nervous system, and support easier breathing. For older adults who wake often with a racing mind or shallow breaths, frankincense can create an environment where the body finally feels safe enough to rest. One of its most valued effects is on breathing. Seniors with age-related congestion anxiety or light wheezing often find themselves waking up short of breath. Inhaling frankincense oil directly from the palm or applying diluted drops to the chest can ease these symptoms, encouraging fuller, steadier breaths. Better breathing means deeper rest, and deeper rest means brighter mornings. The emotional weight of aging can be just as heavy as the physical changes. Many older adults in the United States describe lying awake with memories of loved ones lost or the quiet fear of illness. In India, elders often feel pressure to remain strong for family even when their own health is fragile. Frankincense oil, with its grounding scent, can soothe both body and spirit, offering comfort in those private hours of the night. Consider an older man in Ohio who often woke 4 times a night, restless and tired. After adding frankincense oil to his bedtime routine, rubbing a small amount on his chest, he found himself sleeping 5 uninterrupted hours. "It feels like I can finally breathe," he said. And with that, I can finally rest. Frankincense should always be diluted before skin use, and only a drop or two is needed. For seniors searching for calm nights, this ancient oil offers both tradition and gentle relief, reminding us that rest is still within reach. Oil number 8. Valerian root oil. Valerian root oil is sometimes called nature's sleeping pill, a powerful yet gentle aid for older adults who struggle with restless nights. For centuries, valerian has been used as an herbal remedy for sleeplessness, and its essential oil carries the same calming properties. Scientists believe it works by supporting the central nervous system, helping to quiet overactive signals in the brain and promoting a deeper sense of relaxation. Unlike prescription sleep medications, valerian oil does not force the body into unconsciousness. Instead, it encourages the mind to let go, allowing rest to come more naturally. The most effective way to use valerian oil is simple diffusion before bedtime. Just a few drops in a diffuser can spread its earthy, slightly pungent aroma through the room. Some seniors describe the scent as grounding and soothing, while others find it strong and less pleasant. Because of this, it is wise to start with small amounts and to see how your body and senses respond. For those who do tolerate it, the rewards can be meaningful, longer stretches of uninterrupted sleep and mornings that feel lighter, steadier, and less clouded with fatigue. Consider the story of Harold, a 75-year-old from Chicago who had relied on sleeping pills for nearly a decade. He worried about side effects, but without them, his nights were filled with frustration. After trying valerian oil in a diffuser, he noticed a gradual change. Within 2 weeks, he was falling asleep more easily and waking only once a night. It feels natural, he said, like my body is remembering how to rest without medicine. Safety is always important. Valerian oil should never be swallowed, and its strong scent means it is not for everyone. But for seniors searching for a natural option, it can be a valuable ally. With patience and gentle use, valerian oil offers hope that peaceful sleep is still possible without depending solely on medication. Oil number 9. Ylang oil. Ylang oil is often described as floral sweet and deeply calming, a fragrance that has been valued for generations in Asia and beyond. For seniors who struggle with high blood pressure, tense nerves, or frequent nighttime bathroom trips, this oil may provide meaningful relief. Scientists suggest that ylang helps lower blood pressure by relaxing the nervous system and improving circulation, which in turn reduces the body's tendency to stay on high alert at night. When the nervous system quiets, the bladder becomes less reactive, allowing longer stretches of rest without unnecessary awakenings. There are several simple ways to use this oil safely. Many older adults prefer diluting a few drops with a carrier oil and gently massaging it onto the wrists before bedtime. Others enjoy adding 2 or 3 drops into a warm evening bath, letting the soothing fragrance ease tension while preparing the body for sleep. These small rituals can become part of a nightly routine, turning bedtime into a calm and comforting transition rather than a struggle with worry or restlessness. Consider the story of Mrs. Harris, a 70-year-old from Texas who had been waking 3 times every night to use the bathroom. After introducing ylang-ylang oil into her evening routine first as a wrist massage, later as a warm bath addition, she noticed steady improvement. Within 2 weeks, her nighttime trips dropped from 3 to just 1, and she described waking up with more energy and less frustration. "It feels like I finally got my nights back," she said with a smile. As with all essential oils, safety matters. Ylang-ylang should always be diluted before touching the skin, and only a few drops are necessary. For seniors seeking a natural way to calm the body, steady the mind, and ease bladder irritation, ylang-ylang offers both science and serenity. It is a reminder that restful nights are still within reach, one gentle breath at a time. How to combine oils for maximum benefit. Essential oils can be powerful on their own, but for many seniors, combining them brings even greater comfort and effectiveness. Just as a balanced meal nourishes better than one single food, carefully chosen blends of oils can support deeper rest, calmer nerves, and more stable health. The key is to use gentle amounts, respect the body's sensitivities, and find a personal routine that feels both safe and sustainable. One of the most trusted combinations is lavender with cedarwood. Lavender helps quiet the mind and ease anxious thoughts, while cedarwood gently encourages melatonin release for deeper, longer sleep. Many older adults who diffuse this blend before bed describe finally sleeping through the night after years of interruptions. Another helpful pairing is chamomile with ylang-ylang. Chamomile calms the nervous system and reduces tension, while ylang-ylang lowers blood pressure and eases bladder sensitivity. For seniors who wake frequently to use the bathroom, this duo can provide meaningful relief, allowing longer stretches of rest without constant awakenings. Finally, women navigating post-menopause may benefit from blending clary sage with frankincense. Clary sage helps balance shifting hormones, reducing hot flashes and nighttime anxiety, while frankincense supports easier breathing and a grounded sense of calm. Together, they create a soothing environment that many women find restorative. Safety always comes first. Oils should be diluted with a carrier like coconut or almond oil, and only a few drops are needed. Each person responds differently, so it is best to try blends one at a time, starting with small amounts and observing the results. For seniors who feel overwhelmed by restless nights, these blends are not about perfection, but about progress. With patience and consistency, they can turn bedtime into a moment of peace, reminding us that even in later years, rest and renewal are still within reach. My dear friend, we have walked together through simple but powerful ideas about how natural oils may support calmer nights and gentler sleep. You have learned that each oil carries its own unique gift, whether it is easing the bladder, quieting the nerves, or encouraging deeper rest. Remember, though, these are gentle tools for comfort, not medical cures. If you are dealing with ongoing health problems or troubling symptoms, please always speak directly with your doctor for the best personal guidance. Before we part, I would love to know what truly matters most to you next. If you are concerned about weak bones and want to learn how to avoid broken bones, please type the number 1. If memory decline and dementia are on your mind, type the number 2. And if you would like to discover ways to boost your brain power, type the number 3. Your response will help me bring you the topics that truly matter in your life right now. And if you found comfort or value here today, I warmly invite you to subscribe to this channel, tap the bell so you never miss a gentle reminder, and share this video with a friend or loved one who might also need a little peace tonight. Because together, we can keep learning, keep caring, and keep finding ways to live these years with strength and calm.